There was a 17-year-old black boy who was shot and killed in Florida. And, you know, the details of the story are really tragic because he was visiting his father and stepmother in a gated community in Orlando. And he was watching the NBA game. As soon as, I believe it was halftime, he decided, oh, I'm going to walk to the nearby convenience store and pick up some snacks. While he was doing so, the neighborhood watch saw him and thought he was suspicious. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He was literally just walking to a convenience store 10 minutes away. And this man by the name of George Zimmerman, who is the head of the neighborhood watch, called 911. When he called 911, he said, look, there's someone in this gated community who looks very suspicious, i.e. a young black man who makes me uncomfortable. Okay? Yeah. So what ended up happening is George Zimmerman decides to go ahead and shoot this 17-year-old black boy in the chest, which led to his death.
I don't even know, but when I look in the mirror, I feel it's so sad, but yet it made me so mad. Took him from his mama, took him from his dad. He was a good little kid. He ain't even sad. Now his toe got a tag and his body got bad. Just another statistic in the stat book. Just cause you black don't mean you know how crack cook. It's straight from the heart, no MacBook.
Oh my God. He just shot him?
He just shot him. So now this boy's family, by the way, his name was Trayvon Martin. His family is now asking that this George Zimmerman man get arrested.
Of course he should be arrested.
Exactly, but he hasn't been arrested yet.
Wait, was he on Zimmerman's property at least?
No, he was just in the gated community, which, by the way, he had a right to be there. His father lives in the gated community.
Man, that's fucked up how they did you, little homie. You're in a better place.
And then sometimes people will say, hey, you guys make stories racial or something.
No, this is racial. I don't give a shit what people have to say. Like, I get so angry when people deny that racism exists in this country. What the fuck is this? This isn't like some joke. He wasn't doing anything. He was a 17-year-old boy. When the ambulance arrived at the scene, you know what they found? They found Skittles and Arizona iced tea in his pocket. He wasn't armed at all. Why is this guy even using a gun? There was no self-defense in this situation.
Self-defense, the only thing he was walking with was with the wind. Obama gotta worry about some president shit. And this some resident shit. Open up your eyes, open up your mind. Know who you are on the inside. Don't hide, have pride. It's not the law, it's the people in the law. The people in them cars who be riding with them dogs and treat us like we dogs.
So here's what I want you to understand. And if you're not a minority, and you know, sometimes people will say things like Dr. Laura will say, we already have a black president, that's it, it's already over. But you understand that if you're a minority, you might be walking down the street and you get shot because you're a minority. I mean, look at this case, that's exactly what happened. And then what does that create? That creates a perpetual fear that you're gonna, you know, suffer something like this. And a lot of white people have never understood that fear. They don't, because they've never felt it, because they have no reason to feel it. And they've never suffered any discrimination, let alone their life being ended like this. So it's hard for them to understand what minorities in this country go through. But take this, and I'm not saying that it happens all the time. I'm not saying that all white people do it, of course not, right? But it happens frequently enough to minorities that they are concerned about it. And so when you see a story like this, can you open up a little bit and go, oh, I get it. That's why minorities are worried in this country, because their son or themselves, they could be walking down the street and somebody shoots them because they were afraid because it's just a black person.